Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about progression in Dislyte, everything that is involved in making your Esper stronger, enhancing the strength of your team so that you can go ahead and blast through all the different game modes in this game. So we're going to go ahead and dive into that, but first, before we do, if you're just now finding this channel and you want to stay up to date with this and other games, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out. All right, and welcome back. So let's go ahead and talk about progression. Now, in this game, in most games, all games like this, progression is very important to make your Espers or your character stronger, to increase the strength of your team so you can get through the different modes and max out the different modes in the game so that you can go ahead and get the best gear that you can so that you can continue to strengthen your team and your individual Espers. So this game does help quite a bit in this area, and one thing that I like that it does do is it gives you these practice stages. They start on Chapter 3 of Easy Mode, and these practice stages is really just a way for you to farm gold and Esperimon so that you can use that to level your Espers. So as you can see, I got it going on in the background right here. I'm on hard mode. I think I'm Chapter 3 of hard mode right now. So the practice stage here, just go ahead and doing the auto battling in the background, and then I can go ahead and do whatever I want in the game, which I think is fantastic. Something I've not seen in games before. But let's go ahead and jump into the Espers here, and there's one that I'm going to use as an example. Where'd he go? Right here, this guy right here. So in here, everything's nicely laid out. We're going to go to growth, and we got 3 areas: advancement, resonance, and ascension. Advancement, that's your typical leveling 1 through 60, promoting from star level to star level. Now your star level will dictate your max level. So 3 stars max level at 30, 4 stars at 40, so on and so forth. You're going to go ahead and do that all the way up to level 60. So you're probably pretty familiar with this, but we'll go ahead and take this guy up to level 30. We'll go ahead and promote him just to show that for anybody who may not be familiar with with this process. But if you've been playing these kinds of games for a while, then you probably are. So as you can see, a lot of Esperimon. This is a free-to-play account. So this game is really generous with resources. I think really the one resource that I found that that you don't get a ton of is what we're going to talk about next. So as you can see, I promoted them, but it's with the abilities, these abilimons here. These ones, this is the resource that I feel the game doesn't give you enough of, but that's okay. I think that's okay. Just be a little particular when you use your abilimon on the specific Espers that's really going to help you, what's going to work best for your team that you're trying to build, and the game mode that you're trying to max out. So, but these abilimons you get through quests and everything like that. You can get them through shops as well. So, but what they do is they increase the level of your ability. So as you can see right here, right now I'm at level 1. As I continue to level this ability up to level 6, you get additional impacts, right? So trigger chance increase to 35%, to 40%. This one over here, the ultimate defense up right here, as you level up, you get the damage increase to 220 all the way up to 250%. And then once you hit that level 6, it decreases the cooldown. So instead of going every 4 turns, it'll go every 3 turns. So that's what the abilimons are for. Those are the 2 main levels, pretty common for most of these games. Next one's resonance. Now this is interesting, and I do like what they do here. I don't have anything for him, but actually I do have one I can show this on. So let's go to my Espers here, and it's this guy right here. So resonance, this is when you get duplicates of the same character. I can hit resonate. I have a duplicate. I'm actually going to use both of these on him. I'm going to get 10 energy, and this is going to turn him into pink stars, red stars, whatever you want to call it. You got your original gold, then you have a new layer of color that goes over it. Some games even give a 3rd layer of color over the stars, just as a continual way to progress. Right now, we're going to take him all the way up to 3. Now, the cool thing is, if I didn't have him at 3 star, and I only had him at 2 star, I could still do this, and I would still get that 3rd red star. I wouldn't get the impact. I wouldn't get the benefit of it until I 3-starred him for real. But you can at least continue to do that and use your duplicates that way. So I'm going to get 10 energy here. I'm going to hit resonance. And then you can go ahead. I like this because it allows you to put points into the stats that you feel are important for you and how that character is going to help you. Also, this is cool too. So as you can see, I get 2 4-star Staramon, which is going to help me to continue to star up my other Esper. So that is something cool too. I've not seen that in a game before. So that is awesome. Now, if you want to know kind of what the popular vote is, you can click here, and it looks like most people are putting it into defense. So most of the points are going into defense. It makes sense. He's a tank. Now, there are abilities in the game, so depending on how you want to build your teams, there are abilities in the game that provide a shield based on the amount of hit points you have. Tanks typically have more hit points. If you want to increase that shield, then you probably want to balance it between hit points and defense. It just, again, really depends on how you're building up your team. But I can use, let's see, I'm going to put 5 over here, boom, and I'm going to put 5 over here. And I'm going to hit confirm. Now you can reset, which is nice as well. If you find that it's not really working for you, you can use some crystals to reset it, and then you could go ahead and put those points somewhere else. So resonance, that is very cool. It gives you a little more flexibility to do what you want rather than just flat stat increases. So that's pretty cool. You get to choose. Now Ascension. Ascension is cool. I like this. It allows you to continue to build up different stats in the game, right? So this one right here, it gives me hit points, hit point increase. I get a defense increase. The third one, so far I've not seen this different for anybody. The third one always gives you an increase to one of your abilities. So this passive right here has this impact. Once it increases over here, then it has this impact. So you can look at the differences between the two. So always take a look at that. I feel Ascension is very, very important. So a lot of farming here, and that's where you go into the trials. You do a lot of farming there for materials to help you ascend, as well as get your relics and things like that to gear them up appropriately. Now here, I do like the mechanics they have. So as you can see, I have 130 of 20. I can go ahead into my inventory if I have any, and I do have some boxes here, but I'm not going to use them. If I don't have enough, I can go to the dissembler here, and I can actually convert the pinks to blues, or I can go to advanced here, and I can convert the golds to pinks. So you could do that if you wanted. It just really depends. Most of the time, you're not going to do that. I do a lot of this, though. I do turn a lot of the blues into pinks, so the basics into advanced, so that I can get my advanced and my elites. Probably should explain it that way, huh? My advanced and my elites, especially because you're going to need them for your resist, your additional hit point increase, and your defense increase. So just take a look at these. Just see what's the benefit to you. In my opinion, it's always a benefit to at least get that third ascension, so you get that additional impact, that additional bonus to your skill. All right, so, and that is that. That's really quick. I mean, that's really all it is. It's nice. It's in one compact area of your advancement, your resonance, and your ascension. Very interested in your thoughts on this whole system. And again, with being able to farm in the background and use your duplicates to get star them on so you can help continue to star up your different espers. It's just a nice flow of materials. It's just, again, the one that's kind of a little bit sticky is that Abilamon. So just be very cautious on where you put that. Make sure you know exactly where you want it to go. Like for me, I had some legendary Abilamons. I don't think I put any in Li Ling. I put them all into Gabrielle, because she is awesome and she's going to take me far. Both of them are very good, but I feel I get more benefit from Gabrielle. And as you can see, I max ascensioned her. Boom, that's all done. I don't have any resonance here because I don't have any duplicates of her yet. And then she's maxed out. I just got to get her up 5 more levels to level 60. So nice progression system. I like what they've done in the game. Boom, this is complete. It's going to tell me everything I got, all the cool stuff. All right, so other than that, just a couple of things I wanted to show really quick in the shops and what I use some currency in the shops for. So in the gold shop here, that's not what I want. I don't want friend shop. It's the tournament shop. So in the tournament shop here, I will get the legendary Abilamons. I'll also get the epic Abilamons. So I will use my currency here. This tournament shop, this is currency that you get from Point War. So make sure to do your Point War so you can get that, because you can get some nice, you can get quite a few, and by quite a few, well, okay, maybe not quite a few, but you can get some Abilamons that you can use for your epics and your legendary. The next one is going to be the cube shop here. So this is where I went in. Now I only got the discounted Abilamon because these are 600 a piece. This is as you're going through the cube and you're getting your resources through there, your currency through there. This is pretty expensive. I don't have a lot, So I'm being a little particular here. So I am purchasing all of the rare Abilamons because I have some rares that I really need to increase their abilities on. And then I am getting the discounted here, Epic Abilamon. And then other than that, I think that's it. Yep, that's it. Those are the main shops that you're going to go ahead and get those out of. So I just wanted to show that really quick as well. All right, everybody, that is what I had for you. As always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comments section below. Take care, everybody, and we'll talk to you next time.